The day you stop caring, you become dangerous. Stoicism philosophy. The Stoic Wisdom. The day you stop caring what everyone thinks about you, something changes. You stop chasing people. You stop begging for attention. You stop explaining yourself to people who have already decided to misunderstand you. And suddenly, people who were once able to control your emotions can no longer do it. That is why, the day you stop caring, you become dangerous. Not dangerous because you become cruel. Not dangerous because you want revenge. You become dangerous because you become difficult to manipulate. Welcome to the Stoic Wisdom. Today, we're going to talk about what really happens when you stop caring about things that were never under your control, and how Stoic philosophy can help you become calmer, stronger, and completely independent of other people's approval. Most people don't realize how much of their life is controlled by other people's opinions. Someone ignores them, and their entire mood changes. Someone criticizes them, and they spend the whole night thinking about it. Someone walks away, and immediately they start asking themselves, "What did I do wrong?" Someone doesn't respond to their message, and they check their phone again and again. But imagine reaching a point where another person's approval is no longer necessary for you to feel valuable. You still care about people, you still listen, you still love, but you don't surrender your peace to them. That is the difference between not caring and not being controlled. The Stoics never taught that you should become cold or heartless. They taught something far more powerful. They taught you to understand the difference between what belongs to you and what doesn't. Your thoughts belong to you. Your choices belong to you. Your actions belong to you. Your character belongs to you. But other people's opinions, you don't own them. Their behavior, you don't control it. Whether they respect you, you can influence it, but you cannot command it. And once you understand this, you stop wasting your energy trying to control the uncontrollable. And that is when your life begins to change. The first thing that happens is simple. You stop chasing. When you no longer need everyone to choose you, you stop chasing people who don't value you. You don't send 5 messages because someone didn't answer one. You don't beg someone to stay. You don't keep proving your worth to someone who has already decided to overlook it. You simply observe. If someone wants to leave, you let them leave. If someone wants distance, you give them distance. Not because you don't care, but because you understand something important. Self-respect means knowing when your effort is no longer being returned. You can love someone and still let them go. You can care about someone and still stop chasing them. You can miss someone without going back to what destroyed your peace. That is emotional independence. And the second transformation is even deeper. You become comfortable being misunderstood. This is one of the hardest lessons to learn. You will be misunderstood. Someone will tell a story about you that isn't completely true. Someone will judge a decision they know nothing about. Someone may criticize your character without knowing your struggles. And your natural reaction will be to explain everything. You will want to prove your intentions. You will want everyone to understand your side. But stop for a moment and ask yourself, do I actually need this person's approval? If the answer is no, then you don't need to spend your entire life defending yourself. Of course, there are moments when you should speak. If someone is spreading something harmful or damaging your reputation, you may need to address it. But there is a difference between explaining yourself when it matters and desperately trying to make everyone like you. You don't need to win every argument. You don't need everyone to understand you. And you certainly don't need everyone's permission to become the person you want to be. The third transformation is perhaps the most powerful. You stop reacting. Someone insults you. You pause. Someone tries to provoke you. You remain calm. Someone expects you to become angry. You don't give them the reaction they're looking for. This doesn't mean you're weak. It means you're thinking before you act. A person who controls your emotions can influence your decisions. Think about that. If someone can make you angry whenever they want, they have power over you. If someone can make you desperate whenever they ignore you, they have power over you. If someone can destroy your confidence with a few words, they have power over you. But when you learn to pause before reacting, you take that power back. The Stoic doesn't immediately ask, "How can I get revenge?" The Stoic asks, "How can I remain in control of myself?" That question changes everything. Because sometimes your greatest victory is not defeating another person. Sometimes your greatest victory is refusing to become the person they were trying to provoke. And then comes another change. You become comfortable walking away. Not every argument needs to be won. Not every relationship needs to be saved. Not every accusation needs an answer. And not every door needs to be reopened. Sometimes walking away is not weakness. Sometimes walking away is wisdom. You recognize that the situation is no longer helping you grow. You recognize that the conversation has become pointless. You recognize that continuing to fight will only cost you your peace. So you leave, quietly, without revenge, without begging, without needing the other person to understand. You simply move forward. And this is where people begin to notice that something about you has changed. You are no longer easily controlled by attention. You are no longer desperate for approval. You are no longer terrified of rejection. And this is what makes emotional independence look dangerous. Because when someone no longer fears losing you, you can no longer control them through fear of abandonment. When someone no longer needs your approval, your criticism has less power over them. When someone can walk away from an unhealthy situation, manipulation becomes much harder. That is the real meaning behind the title. The day you stop caring, you become dangerous. Not dangerous to other people. Dangerous to the version of yourself that used to beg for validation. Dangerous to the habits that kept you insecure. Dangerous to the fear that once controlled your decisions. But there is an important warning. Don't misunderstand Stoicism. Stoicism does not tell you to stop loving. It does not tell you to become emotionless. It does not tell you to treat people as if they don't matter. Quite the opposite. You can care deeply. You can love sincerely. You can be kind. You can help people. But you must learn not to become a slave to what you love, because everything outside your control can change. People change. Relationships change. Circumstances change. Life changes. And if your entire peace depends on something outside your control remaining exactly the same, you will always be vulnerable to losing your peace. The Stoic understands this. So he loves without possessing. He gives without demanding. He helps without expecting praise. And when something changes, he doesn't allow the change to destroy his character. He adapts. He accepts. He continues. That is strength. So the next time someone ignores you, don't immediately chase. The next time someone misunderstands you, don't immediately panic. The next time someone walks away, don't automatically assume your life is falling apart. Pause, take a breath, and ask yourself one simple question. Is this within my control? If it is, take responsibility. If you can change something, change it. If you made a mistake, admit it. If you need to apologize, apologize. But if it isn't within your control, release it, because your peace is too valuable to be handed over to every person who decides to have an opinion about you. And remember this: the goal isn't to stop caring about people. The goal is to stop allowing other people's behavior to control your inner world. You don't become powerful when everyone respects you. You become powerful when disrespect no longer destroys you. You don't become strong when nobody leaves. You become strong when someone leaves and you still know who you are. And you don't become free when everyone approves of you. You become free when you realize you don't need everyone's approval in the first place. So yes, the day you stop caring, you become dangerous. But not to the world. You become dangerous to your old self, the insecure version of you, the desperate version of you, the version that chased, the version that begged, the version that over-explained, the version that allowed someone else's opinion to determine your worth. That version of you doesn't have to control your life anymore. Master your emotions. Control your actions. Accept what you cannot change. And walk through life with quiet confidence. This is the Stoic Wisdom. Day to day, master your response, and you master yourself.